It will be a long wait at the mother and baby clinic in Kananga. No one particularly seems to mind. Not so much relaxed, as resigned to it. At least here, there is a chance their children will get help in a region increasingly in the grip of a malnutrition crisis. Badibanganulenga is 10 years old. He's been brought to the clinic dangerously malnourished. One of 5 children being looked after by their 72-year-old grandmother, who says simply, "We are starving." And what has happened to their parents, to their mother and father? Throughout, amid the noise, Badi makes no sound, starved into silence. More than 400,000 children in the Kasai region in central DRC are suffering from severe acute malnutrition. Help is not complicated. Sachets of protein paste see children improve within days. But without such intervention, UNICEF, which support this local clinic, says they are at risk of dying. Nagalula has already lost one child, murdered with her husband in front of her when militia attacked her village. She's now desperately worried about the child's surviving twin, 3-year-old Kanku. She weighs 8 kilos. She should weigh twice that. There are now more than 4 million internally displaced people in DRC, the highest in all of Africa. Nagalula walked 500 kilometers with Kanku and her 3 other children, hiding in the bush on the way. Their new home offers sanctuary, but virtually nothing else. With the physical needs so pressing, dealing with the trauma and stress is a luxury she can't afford. Travelling across DRC, the lush landscape deceives. The country is home to half of Africa's forests and rivers, yet 75% of its people have no access to clean water. It has mineral reserves worth trillions of dollars, yet more than half the population survive on less than $1 a day. Kasai has largely escaped the violence which has defined DRC since independence. But a recent power struggle in the region between government forces and militia groups has seen, according to the UN, more than 3,000 people killed. Still a militarized zone, we drove into one of its remotest villages, accompanied by local police. The village of Miketa is emerging out of the ashes. Mulopo Julien is not even sure which side attacked, but the villagers all fled. Mulopo and her husband Kamba have 9 children. Their resilience not in doubt. They may have survived living in the bush for months, but their youngest son Bulaba is now sick. They have no money, no medicine, and no access to any doctor. It's hard to describe how little people have here. They're rebuilding the village out of nothing. But to do more than survive, they need help.
souffrance wa ku fika bana tulas modelo wa ku vivre muito muito onde machimalo comércio wa campanda.
What happened here is like a microcosm of the story of Democratic Republic of Congo. Layer upon layer of carnage wrought on the people, almost all of it man-made. When the fighting began here in 2016, these were already some of the poorest people in the country, a country where virtually everybody is poor. Entire villages were burnt down, people were massacred. Those who escaped fled to the bush, where huge numbers died of starvation and disease. They're returning now to rebuild their lives, but the threat of conflict is never very far away. The causes of the patchwork of conflicts across DRC in recent years are many and varied, but they sit alongside a growing distrust of the current government. President Kabila's 2 terms were due to end with elections in 2016. They never took place. Mbuji-Mayi was the heart of DRC's once booming diamond industry. Many of the big companies have long gone. The hunt for the country's treasures still goes on, though, for those who most need to find them. Former diamond trader Alphonse Ngoyi Kasanji did well out of the boom years. Locals say he's a millionaire. Now the governor here and a loyal supporter of the president. There are some people who say very clearly that they believe that the conflicts in various parts of Democratic Republic of Congo are being created by the government because President Kabila doesn't want to stand down, he doesn't want to go ahead with these elections. What do you say to that?
Bien, je crois que ces personnes n'ont pas raison, dans la mesure où notre constitution prévoit la sortie d'un président légalement établi. Il y a au moyen des élections, ce n'est pas par le moyen de la guerre.
A voter registration problem is all it is, he says. The violence unacceptable.
Et les encadrer avec les techniciens. Pourquoi alors prendre les armes? Pourquoi alors, par la violence, par le mouvement terroriste, vouloir faire partir un pouvoir légalement établi? Ce serait un coup d'État et le Congo, notre pays, n'a plus besoin de coups d'État.
This is the diamond-loving governor's very own gem. A local football stadium costing $10 million and counting. He's hoping it will create something positive for the children. The play area is a little smaller at this girls' centre back in Kananga. There are many ways the children of DRC are victims. Orphaned or abandoned, sexual abuse, a weapon of war used against them. And then the children themselves used as soldiers. According to UNICEF, up to 60% of militia members are children. We're not showing their faces to protect them. Chibangu, not her real name, was just 16 when she joined. The children are often told they have magical powers, sent to the very front line, told their curses are enough to slay the enemy. They weren't enough for Chibangu's little brother. He was killed in the fighting. Chibangu is part of a 3-month programme to return former child soldiers to their families. She has passed that deadline and must wait. The fact, though, that your family can't accept you at the moment, how difficult is that for you? At a boys' centre nearby, we meet Ntumba. He says he's 14 but looks very much younger. He joined the militia last year. When even in the big cities unemployment can be as high as 90%, poverty is undoubtedly part of the draw.
ma machine bo pa j'invite je ba belene to bokalenge bututu ba to bu shabo to ko ni mo no beto bintu bi abum mo pa je kan vite bo pa j'invite me je que mo beto na chichinto.
The children can end up feared and hated by their communities and families, and Tumba already knows forgiveness is not certain.
When
you look forward to seeing your parents again, what do you want to say to them? What do you look forward to? Forced to play soldiers for real, they now want their chance to be normal in a country where for so many children, life is anything but.